Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
We could use some help here. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Add-on. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under additional attack. Supply depots required. Insufficient Vespene gas. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center. Our SCVs research complete. Not enough minerals.
Can't build here.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Enemy contact.
Command center upgrade complete. Is under attack. Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Research complete. Your forces are under attack. Research complete. Mineral field depleted.
That's a negatory. It's blocked. Taking some fire here.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots. Your forces are under attack.
This vessel requires assistance.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
You're muted, man.
Yeah. I don't get it. Every once in a while, OBS just loses my microphone device. Wish I were better checking the chat. Oh well. Commentary fail. Yeah, so basically, the PF rush, he kept up his second base, so he was ahead. But he took a bad fight here, plus he lost a lot to the PF itself. I felt I had the army lead now, and I saw like triple cannon, or triple battery, so I figure he's going to be turtling on 2 base because he spent all his minerals there. So I figured I could just maybe get ahead economically and win that way. Fortunately, as I was moving across the map, I ran into his army, which I wasn't expecting. Fight started really well for him. He kind of took it too far, though, and threw away his immortals here. So I ended up pretty even. But right before that fight, I realized that... yeah, I was like all gas and no minerals. And I was taking 2 more gases. So I decided just, well, what the hell, let's go Mass Raven. Which I haven't played for a really long time versus Protoss. But it does kind of work. Ravens are crap versus everything Protoss has, but they are good at killing probes, so you play it in a base trading style. No detection. And then, yeah, wipe out his entire probe count. And even though I can't really fight a Protoss armory, he doesn't really have one, so... GG. I wonder why it always loses my mic. It's set up as my default audio. I think. What if I switch to default? Test, test, test. Yeah, it's set as default. Weird. Alright, try going straight into Mass Banshee. I guess my Mass Banshee build does have a couple slight buffs.
Not enough minerals.
One is I don't think Storm is going to be as good versus Speed Banshees anymore. And 2, Vikings are a smidge cheaper.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespene gas. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
I can't build here.
Not enough energy. Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas. Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field completed.
Terrible time to pull my benches away.
Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack. Mineral field. Mineral field depleted.
Mayday! Mayday!
I can't build here.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Can't hold them alone.
Mineral field depleted.
Mayday! Mayday!
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Research complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Unacceptable command. We're at maximum supply. Upgrade complete.
Target acquired.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door.
Mineral field depleted.
Quoth the raven. Nevermore.
Mineral field depleted.
Pattern, did you finally get to cross?
Western geyser exhausted. is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable, Command. We are at maximum supply. Add-on complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Vespene geyser equipped. Mineral field depleted. Vespene geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable, Command. We are at maximum supply. Vespene geyser
Mayday!
exhausted.
Mayday!
Mineral field
Can't hold them alone.
Vespene geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
Can't hold them alone.
Unacceptable, Command. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Unacceptable. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Monkey is pretty imbalanced versus Protoss, I think. How many workers, maybe? 102. And I got 3, 6, 10 supply. Kind of doing nothing at home. Hmm. Like more production. I'm gonna have to 10 starports. Yeah, maybe another 10 starports actually. Because I don't know if I need a bigger army, but I definitely need to be able to replenish my army faster. Yeah, I had a bit of a comeback there. I didn't have the right ratio. So I was able to kill 3 command centers and almost a 4th before I finally got some air to deal with this Tempest. I was feeling the... like, I was thinking storms would be easier to deal with, but it's kind of hard to chase them into storms. Because even if I'm, like, running my initial group of air units out of the storm to deal with this Tempest, or deal with this Templar, the storm just sits there. So, like, the Vikings I have in the back will start, like, flying into the storm as well. Which kind of sucks, because I want to take, like, a small group of Banshees and use them to focus fire down the Templar. I don't want to be microing out of storms during that time. It's not as bad when he's pushing into me, but when I'm chasing him, it's bad. And I can kind of always be chasing him, right? Because even if he's trying to attack one of my bases, as soon as I engage him, he can start dropping back with storms. And then if I stop engaging, he can go back to attacking my base again. It'll take some getting used to, but I think with better micro, this storm should still be a nerf, not a buff. You'll never be one of us. What does that even mean? You have enough money to go 10 barracks, 10 factories? Yeah, probably, but the thing is, I feel like Sky Terran wrecks Protoss. And I already got the 3-3 upgrades. Plus, you know, I'm not great with bio, considering like the last time I researched stim was probably 2011. I'm probably a pretty noob if I try to go bio. Yeah, but I just love the dynamic between Banshees and Stalkers. How Banshees are actually better than Stalkers in a straight up fight. Dollar for dollar, or supply versus supply, which is so not intuitive. You think of Banshee as like this thing made of glass that you only use when you have cloak. But Stalkers aren't the greatest anti-air, and a lot of their damage is versus armored, and Banshees are not armored. Actually makes it quite the nice fight. And then if they build any air units to try to fight your Banshees instead, well then I got mass starports and 3-3 air upgrades, so Mexican Vikings is a pretty good counter to anything in the air they come up with. Which kind of leaves them with just Storm. Or killing me before I get to mass Banshees, which is probably the best way of dealing with Sky Terran.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Oh shit. My first Marine wandered off instead of staying at the bunker. Didn't you notice that happening? So I killed my first Marine for free, which when you're going Proxy Reaper is basically a guaranteed win. Maybe I should have been able to anticipate the Reaper all-in. The fact that his SCV was attacking my bunker SCV. without scouting my main base. Like, technically a smart player should know that he doesn't have to scout my main base. Seeing the command center bunker should make him know that I went open gasless. But typically they scout my main base anyways. And the fact that he didn't, and he was really focused on delaying that bunker as much as possible, probably should have tipped me off. As Phoenix counters Viking. Nah, Phoenix and Viking is a pretty even fight. They both really suck at killing each other. Both of them do bonus damage to the wrong thing. But typically the fact that I have mass starports and mass air upgrades means my Vikings kind of pancake the Phoenix. But in an equal cost fight with equal upgrades, you probably won't. It's probably pretty even between Vikings and Phoenix. So go Wheel Line Creed Spread and TVT? Oh yeah. I mean, TVT is my best matchup and I play Mass Raven, but really it's not. I don't win because of the Ravens, I win because of the Widow Mines. The fact that Terran doesn't really have a mobile detector makes just spreading Widow Mines all over the map insanely powerful. Alright, random.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh. I guess that circle doesn't really measure well, does it?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
To be fair, I had a 5 hit points SCV anyway, so he was still going to be able to take a hatchery at his third if he wanted to. But that was kind of silly, I didn't have that blocked. It did still delay his hatchery and he got a drone kill, so it's still a good start despite how stupid that placement was.
Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Did you notice that?
I can't build here. I can't build here.
Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Research complete.
It's heating up out here.
Additional
those
supply
guys.
depots required. Mineral field. Command center upgrade complete. Research complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Mountain
I don't know where I didn't do.
Firepower.
Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Command center upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Mayday! Mayday!
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack.
Got any extra firepower?
Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
It's heating up out here.
This vessel requires attention.
It's heating up out here.
Base is under attack.
Got any extra firepower? Got any extra firepower?
Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Your forces are under attack. Mineral field unacceptable landing zone.
Got any extra firepower?
Base is under
I can't
attack.
build here.
Command center upgrade. Vespene geyser exhausted. Command center upgrade complete.
This vessel requires
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Mineral field depleted. field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Got any extra firepower?
Exactly the fight I wanted to take, but
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Vespine command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here. It's heating up out here.
first parasite bomb is always the most painful. I don't think he killed much though. He did probably about 2,000 gas worth of repair damage though. But I got plenty of gas, and I've already halfway through repairing all of that. I just started that then. And he's not going to be able to save this. The weird thing is, I wonder how he didn't lose any Vipers. I don't remember that fight exactly, but I remember I put down a whole bunch of auto turrets first to clear the creep. And then I ate a bunch of parasitic bombs. So doesn't that mean his Vipers flew over auto turrets? Maybe he did lose a couple of Vipers. Maybe he just made like 9 of them or something. Hmm. Miss what race I'm up against.
Not enough
Zerg,
minerals.
go.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply
For the command
depots
center first on
required.
this map. Without the NGA block. An orbital or natural.
Not enough minerals.
There's something in the way.
Not enough minerals. 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 Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
I wonder how many gas I want to take. I feel like it's less than I'm thinking. Stay on 2. Maybe I'll go 3rd.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Oh, that's why I keep stopping. I did my hockey.
Not enough.
I don't know that hockey.
I can't build here. I can't build here.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
I think I'm dead.
Our base is under attack.
I think I was just finishing up my production, so I had 0 units at that point. Not sure how I got that many mutas. Was that like the 6-minute mark? Oh, I guess I can see the time here somewhere, right? Almost 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes. He's random though. He probably did something weird, like 0 Zerglings or something. Oh no, it wasn't random. He was Zerg.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It is hard for me to time things with that build. I'm
Not
not into
enough
a blocking him, so I'm
minerals.
not slowing him down like I
Not
normally
enough
do.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional. Not enough minerals. Required. Not enough minerals.
I think I'm close enough I don't need to block.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So I go home at this point.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I can't build here.
Base is under attack.
Feels like Ravager all in.
Take thy beak from out my heart,
Insufficient Vespene
and take thy
gas.
form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Command.
Thanks for streaming, brother.
Thank you. The sport. Nevermore. Need Danza.
Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Maybe he's playing Mako with no early hatchery.
Not enough minerals.
Early lair.
Not enough energy. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Yeah, my starports now.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Not enough energy. Unacceptable. Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Research complete. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy.
I can't build here.
Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Unacceptable command. Not enough. Our SCVs are under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at Upgrade complete. Research complete. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. We're at not enough energy.
Wasn't a supply
Mineral
block, that's
field
max supply.
depleted.
Interesting.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack.
Got any extra firepower?
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
It's heating up out here.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Our
Got any
SCVs
extra
are mineral
firepower?
field depleted. Our
can't
SCVs
build
are
here.
under attack. Base. Our SCVs
Heating
are
up
under
out
attack.
here.
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
This battle requires
Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Base command center upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Got any extra firepower here?
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on. Base is under attack.
Can't hold them alone.
Base is under attack.
God damn it, man.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
this battle requires assistance.
Base is under attack.
This vessel requires assistance.
Base is under field depleted.
Can't hold them alone.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Western geyser required replacement. Base is under attack.
Yeah.
Your forces are under attack.
It's got this base.
Not enough energy. Not enough. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Research complete. Your forces are under attack.
I had to rebuild my starport somewhere.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
I think rebuilding these factories actually helped a little bit. I'm pretty sure he walked over my Widow Mine trap. He's actually focusing down the missile turrets with the Broodlords, which I didn't know was possible. I thought Zerg could only A move. So used to Broodlords only attacking a planetary, which is kind of funny. Like literally attacking anything else is better. Missile turrets, refineries, SCVs, but they usually just A move a planetary. So I kite the Broodlords with the Vikings. If the Corruptors charge in, then I just kite back to where my missile turrets are. But he kept killing my missile turrets, so it's never really able to build a missile turret bank. Almost. Oh, but I just got it. He still has 2 drones somewhere though. One here. Okay, so we can rebuild another hatchery. Not mean to fly by those. Yeah. Sucks. Well, this one definitely landed. And maybe even landed again. Oh yeah, because he lost the Overseer. Oh, he never finished those off. I guess the Overseer died just for the initial one. Don't even remember how we got to this point in the game. Alright, he just rushed Brood Lords, which made him super vulnerable to my Hellbats. I should have been counterattacking this slot earlier. Building starports and reactors. I've seen pros do it enough that building add-ons is not something you ever want to do when you're in a panic situation like this. You just build more starports. And as soon as they're done, you start producing units one at a time. Because it takes so long for... Like, you gotta do 2 production waves after the reactor is done to just get back to even with where you would have been if you didn't build a reactor. So in a scenario like this, where your production may not even survive, just build units immediately. I should have, as soon as these starports finished, I should have built a couple waves of Vikings. Could have had 4, maybe 8 by the time these guys arrived on the base. Did I actually supply block him with those overlords? I remember I wasted 2 massive batches of auto turrets on overlords. Feels like killing overlords in a base trade in general is a bad idea because they're probably at like 50 of 200 supply.
Not enough minerals.
Once in a while it works out.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. 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 Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
Cyclone.
Base is under attack. Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Add-on complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Like this.
Unacceptable landing zone. Unacceptable landing zone. Command center upgrade. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
This vessel requires assistance.
Why do my Banshees keep wandering forward?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas. Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas.
That sucks. Losing one base is fine, losing two, I think I'm too far behind at that point. Not quite sure how that game went so poorly. I didn't have to attack, but I don't feel like that attack went poorly. I killed his army, I killed his warpins, and only then did he clean up afterwards. I think I killed more than he killed of me. Yet he was able to counterattack and win the game.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. 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 Base is under attack.
I'm gonna try Hell Battle in.
Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional.
We could use some help here.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
heating up out here.
It is. Nah, just fast forward base. Yeah, nothing. What was the macro hatch about? Is that like a responsive macro hatch? So you went 6 hatch, double Evo, no scout. This is what I face on ladder when they know it's me. Six hatch, 4 base, double Evo, layer. And what's his army? 1 Zergling. 1 Zergling, 70 drones.
Your drones are under attack! They're attacking your base! Start freaking out! Evolution complete.
Was he trying to make a wall with this? No, I don't think so. Because he built it before
You're under attack!
he started defending.
Lift off burrow or elsewhere! Your drones are under attack!
Forgot to keep making them, though. Oh no, I didn't forget to keep making them. He defended so poorly, I wasn't losing any Hellbats, so I got supply blocked. Usually I don't get supply blocked when this attack's going on. Yeah, a wall can buy time. I honestly don't think that was a wall, though. I think he just went 6 hatch because he knew he was playing me. And then he panicked and threw down 3 random spine crawlers, and then that ended up kind of looking like a wall. Like, I can walk through this side as well. I can walk through here. I can walk through up here. And he had the creep already up this far, so if he's going to build a wall, he probably would build it right here, right? That would make the most sense. I wonder how common pool first is now. I'm seeing it so often now that it makes me wonder if it's a standard opener now. What changed? The price of the hatchery is cheaper now, right? I feel like if the hatchery is cheaper, that would probably promote more hatch first builds. Because there's no real bottleneck when you go pool hatch anyways. And one of the advantages of pool hatch is that you get an earlier queen. But queens are more expensive now. So I feel like that eco patch for Zerg would have made hatch first better, not pool first. Yet all I see is pool first. Maybe this guy knew right from the loading screen he was playing me. That's why I went pool first. Because, you know, this is not a build. The drone. Hatch, drone. Can I look at other ones? Match history? Yeah, overpool. Shit. Overpool. Overpool. Extractor pool. Looks like a Rochelle in. Overpool. Why? Why are people doing that? Yeah. Hatch first in a pro game. Hatch first again. So it's not like they're copying pros. I'm not sure where this pool first is. All over the place in Diamond League. Yeah, hatch first again. Three CC is so common. I like to punish the low ground. Oh, so you just want to make like an early wave of lings? Just to deny the low ground command center? Because in my head, if the opponent's opening 3CC, then you definitely don't want to go pool first. because then you're absolutely forced to be aggressive, the aggressor, which is not Zerg's strength. Let's see what Raynor does. Hatch first. Yeah, that's hatch first game too. I mean, ladder players are idiots. I remember there was a build that Tasia did back in the day in TVZ. And because Tasia was like the god Terran player back then, every Terran player on ladder copied his TVZ build. The problem was it was impossible to hold an all-in. If you did this build, you would just automatically die to an all-in unless you could micro like Tasia. So that entire month, Zerg just got free wins on the ladder because everyone was copying the pro, even though they couldn't replicate the build because it relied on pro-level mechanics. Players just copy pro players, except for the creative people out there. Which is why it feels so strange I'm facing so many hatch first, or pool first. Like, a lot of them could be, you know what, too? I need to look at the time. Like, this is a real pool first, but some of them might be in response to my Inge block. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is on a map where I don't Inge block, and you still open... I open hatchery first. Okay. So confused. But like when I Inge block, the drone should be there like 10 seconds later. And if he's not, that means he opened with a pool. Yeah, it's the same map. Or I don't Inge block. Oh, no, this... What am I looking at? There's no barracks. So I did Inge block him. I don't know. It's hard to say. Without actually looking at the replays. I was thinking, though, if that's became the new standard opener, then I would change my Inge block timing. Send out a later worker. The other thing is sometimes his Overlord would spot my Inge block. And I wouldn't know that because Overlords have greater vision than my SCV or my Inge. So just because I don't see a drone doesn't mean he was planning to open pool first.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply depots required.
There's something in the way.
Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Interesting. Where do you go? There he is.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay. It's kind of weird.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespene gas. Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Command center. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Not enough energy. Command center upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
I can't build here.
Insufficient. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient rescue gas. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
And noise going full air.
Not enough. Not enough. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply. Not enough energy.
I can't build.
Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field.
Mayday!
Can't hold them alone. Can't hold them alone.
Mayday!
There's something in the way.
Not enough energy. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted.
I can't build here.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not our SCVs are add-on complete. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Upgrade. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Insufficient research gas. Mineral field, not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not insufficient Vespene gas. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade, not enough energy. Additional supply depots required.
I really want to scan. Let's see if he's still using the starports or not. Void rays?
Additional supply depots required. Base is under upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I don't think... Like, remember the start of the game? He didn't have his natural because of this. And then he built a whole bunch of mineral stuff out here. So I don't think he got fast third at all. You did a lot of cannons at home as well, actually. Yeah, so he feels pretty committed to this to base. Unfortunately, it's 4 Tempest against like 1 Viking, so I just kind of have to eat this. Good news is, every time he doesn't focus fire, he's shooting the planetary. So now he's got a 3rd on the way. I've snuck a 3rd. An end result of all that chaos. He's lost a little more than me. Ooh. His drone got... His pro gown's really bad. I guess he lost all the ones of the natural. And I got 1 upgrades, he doesn't. I haven't started 2-2 though. Just starting it now. Yeah, it's kind of done. One thing I hate about this layout is there's like 2 bases here. And there's this sweet spot, you can just stand here. And you can deny this gas, kill these workers, kill these workers. Outside the range of both these planetaries. And it's, even if you don't plan to stand here, you end up standing here because the ramps lead up this direction. I hate this position here. I almost wonder if like a high ground tank hanging out right here would actually be a good idea. He has killed a ton of workers, look at him that. 46 workers killed. He could have finished that if he wanted to. Two 0-2 against 3-3. Nope. Barely 3-3. Just finished in time. I think rebuilding Void Rays has kind of hurt him too. I understand why he wants to, because he built 4 starports for some reason. Which is way more than you can afford Tempest-wise. No, he only had 2. Yeah, 2-port Tempest was perfect. Now he pulled 2 more. So he thought he was going to win the air battle. I mean, if you use prismatic alignment, you can do pretty well versus Vikings. But the problem is if you're using prismatic alignment, then Vikings can kite you. Because you lose the movement speed. Yeah, how can you not go? Like, how do you sick mass Stalker after you build 4 Stargates? I don't blame him for trying something out. Obviously, not Tempest is the right choice at this point. At the same time, he's upgrading his Stalkers by going 4-port Void Ray. Maybe he was just floating money. That's why he started doing some Void Rays. I get Chrono 2 more. Maybe I saw the Mass Banshee and decided Void Rays is probably a good idea. Didn't know how many Vikings I had. All right, let's find someone to host here. How did just chatting become the most popular form of Twitch content? Do you know at one point Twitch TV was only just chatting, like way back in the day? And it died because no one watched it. It was originally called Justin TV. StarCraft became popular, and they didn't like how StarCraft was. There's all these like StarCraft gaming channels, and they're just chatting section. So they made a branch off of Justin TV called Twitch.tv. Justin TV died. Twitch became huge on gaming streams. And now it's turning back into Justin TV again. Just chatting with extra pornography. I can host Failorn though.
There's
yeah, way back in the Wings of Liberty days, people actually joined like clans and stuff in SC2. Failorn was in my original clan. Yuyen TV or something. I wonder if it still has a website. There's a YouTube channel. Last video 9 years ago. One Man Zerg. Yeah, this is definitely it. I remember that name. Yeah, this is my Wings of Liberty clan. I think Fairlorn was one of the players. Nothing with their names in it though. Yeah, if you play Faelorn, probably facing mech. Unless he's changed his style in the last 10 years. Yeah, StarCraft 2, it wasn't very social because they never had a good system for it. BattleNet was made by Activision. Activision thought this was a console game that people play with gamepads, so they didn't even introduce a chat system. Whereas BattleNet from Brood War was perfect. BattleNet from Warcraft 3 was perfect. It was basically like IRC. You could just set up whatever channels you wanted, invited whoever you want to the channels, set up roles in the channel. It was like Discord, but back in the day. Simple, efficient. You could join it from anywhere, so it did have an issue with bots, but other than that, it was great.